All right. I'm going to show you how to put numbers in order using this chart. So on these lines, my numbers are going to go. I have to put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So my smaller number is going to go first, and my biggest number is going to go last. So I'm going to use these lines to put in these numbers. So 377 goes here, 125 goes here, and 284 goes here. This is just like a hundreds, tens, and ones chart. It's just that I can put more than one number here. So my 3 is going to go in my hundreds place. My 10 or my 7 is going to go in my tens place. And then my other 7 is going to go in my ones place. My 1 is going to go in my hundreds place. My 2 is going to go in my tens place. And my 5 is going to go in my ones place. And then my 2 is going to go in my hundreds place. 8 is going to go in my tens place. And 4 is going to go in my ones place. So I'm just breaking up my numbers. All right. Now I'm going to look in my hundreds and I'm going to compare the 300s I have. I have a 3, a 1, and a 2. Which one is smallest? My 1 is the smallest, so that one is going to be my first number. 125 is the very first number in order from least to greatest. So now I'm done here. If I can remember I'm done, that's great, but I'm going to check it off here so that I know not to look at it again. I'm going to check off all 3. Okay. Now I'm going to look at my 10 or no, I'm sorry. Now I'm going to I'm going to keep looking at my hundreds, and I have so I actually didn't need to check these. So now I have a 3 and a 2 left. So which one is the next smallest? My 2 is the next smallest. So that means this number is next, 284. Okay, check. And I only have one number left. I only have 377 left. Oops. $377. So now my numbers are in order from least to greatest, from smallest to biggest. All right, let's try another one. Okay, now I have 324, 299, and 308. And I still want to put my numbers in order from least to greatest. So I'm going to plug in my numbers to my chart here. So I have 324. So I have a 3 here in my hundreds, a 2 in my tens, and a 4 in my ones. Okay, now I'm going to put 299 here. Okay, I have a 2 in my hundreds now, a 9 in my tens, and a 9 in my ones. And now I have 308. And I have a 3 in my hundreds, a 0 in my tens, and an 8 in my ones. Okay. So first I'm going to compare my hundreds. I have a 3, a 2, and a 3. Which one is my smallest or my least hundred? The 2. So my number 299 is first. This is the smallest number. So when you are dealing with this, you can either cross off or check or whatever is going to keep you to remembering that you have finished this row. So this is not, I'm just going to check them off. So I know that I'm not going to compare these anymore. That number is taken. It's done. Okay, now I'm going to compare my 3 and my 3. Those are the same, so I can't compare those. I'm going to go to my tens place. 2 and 0. Which one is the next smallest? Because remember, we're going from least to greatest. My next smallest is the 0. So this is my next number, 308. All right, and the only number I have left is 324. Very good, friends. All right, we're going to do one last one. All right, we have 465, 480, and 421. So 465, and I have a 4 in my hundreds, a 6 in my tens, and a 5 in my ones. Now 480, I have a 4 in my hundreds, an 8 in my tens, and a 0 in my ones. And 421, I have a 4 in my hundreds, a 2 in my tens, and a 1 in my ones. All right, and I'm putting my numbers in order from least to greatest, so from smallest to biggest. So I'm going to look for the smaller numbers first. All right, so I'm going to start my hundreds, and they're all fours actually, so I can't compare any of these. So I'm going to go to my tens now. So I have a 6, an 8, and a 2, and I'm going to think which one is the smallest. 2 is the smallest, so my whole number 421 is my first number. It's my smallest number. Check those so I know that I did them. All right. I was already comparing my hundreds, but it didn't work, so I have to go to my tens. I have a 6 and an 8, so which one is smaller? 6 is smaller, so my whole number 465 is next. It's my next smallest number. And last, I have 480. And that's it, friends. So if you're still quite unsure, maybe watch the video again, watch it as many times as you need. And if you're still having trouble, then work on reflex and wait for small groups. And I can answer your questions then. Good luck.